There is a law that the ancients understood and used to great effect. A law that has been true since the dawn of time. It's called the law of sowing and reaping. If you sow wheat, you reap wheat. If you sow corn, you reap corn. What you sow is what you reap. A good explanation of how the law works is: a contractor was doing some work for me. As I was talking to him, I noticed something that needed done. I asked him about doing that. He replied, "I don't do that, but my partner does. While we're here doing this job, that won't take much at all. He can easily do that while working on this job. We can do it for $75. After the job was done, I dropped by his office to pay him. I told his secretary to add $75 to what I owed him. She looked up in surprise. That's unusual. Nobody comes in here and tells me they owe more than what the bill says they do. If I cheated him out of the $75, I guarantee that in less than a month, someone will cheat me out of a lot more than that." She quickly replied, "What goes around comes around." She got it. She really understood. What you sow is what you reap. However, nothing happens if you do nothing. You sow nothing, you reap nothing. When you help when you can, the good work that you did will multiply and come back to you many times over. Taking action is when the magic happens. The law of sowing and reaping springs into action. You have to plant the seed before something can sprout up and grow. I could have done without this accident. A lady ran a stoplight driving a Dodge Ram pickup. She never slowed down or anything. Fractured my rib, cracked my breastplate, major whiplash of the neck and lower back. Massive bruises crossed my chest from the seat belt. Her front bumper pretty well matched my front seat. She moved my car so violently it tore the taillights off, twisted the frame, fractured the windshield, and broke the rear wheel off the axle, broke the brake disc up in pretty good chunks. People were shocked I walked away from that accident under my own power. The good that I sowed helping others came back to me. I truly believe when I suddenly really needed massive amounts of help, the help that done for others came flooding back in my time of need. What goes around comes around, and I was really grateful. I mean, really thankful. The Wichita Downtown Senior Center does a lot of good for a lot of people. One of their largest programs is Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels means an elderly person has at least one good meal that day. At least once that day, they are checked on to see if they are okay. It's a huge quality of life issue for them. Meals on Wheels helps to keep them independent instead of having to be in a nursing home. The difference between the tiny cost of the Meals on Wheels program versus the cost of them being in a nursing home is a major quality of life issue for them, a real win-win situation. The Wichita Senior Center has many programs that really help a lot of people. They are not a government agency flush with our money. They're supported by donations and lots of wonderful volunteer helpers. I have been a volunteer for many years, and I can testify they are extremely cost efficient. All money donated is used wisely. The Senior Center had a fire in the kitchen. I heard it started in the electrical box. Any help will be tremendously appreciated. Anything you can do to help out the Senior Center in its time of need will help a lot of people. Because many people will be helped by your gift will come back to you multiplied greatly. SeniorServicesOfWichita.org is the URL. That's SeniorServicesOfWichita.org. You will have taken the action that makes the magic happen. I hope whatever the amount of your help, hope what you sow multiplies thousands of times when it comes back to you as a massive tidal wave of wonderfulness. What goes around comes around. Please go to the Senior Services of Wichita website. Thank you very, very much. The website address is SeniorServicesOfWichita.org. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for everything. It is really appreciated.